News, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
Rain is likely today with highs in the low 60s. Gradually clearing skies tonight, low 40s. Sunshine and low 60s for Thursday. More sunshine for Friday with highs nearing 65.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar showing a lot of clouds over the 4 states and a line of pretty heavy rainfall actually moving through southeastern Kansas and northeastern Oklahoma that's creeping its way towards Missouri.
54 in Miami, 53 in Pittsburgh, 52 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
It's time now for the KIX Kids Pledge, brought to you by Josh Meeker at Country Financial. And today we're featuring Lainey from Fort Scott.
Since to flag the United States of America, and to republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Lainey. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, just go to the Morning KIX page on the KIX website, and there's a button there that you can click on that'll tell you how to upload your audio.
We're just 15 minutes away from your first chance of the day to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union's secret sound.
All you have to do is be calling number 5 at 720. Tell us what the sound is, and the money is yours.
Here's George Bird.
On the 4 states number 1 for cash.
KIX 102.5.
Hola, mustatos!
Good morning. Which one? Mustado? What's the Mustado? Morning, Dorinda. Morning, Megan. Tiffany, Christy, good morning.
So,
did you look
a
at
northern
Mustado?
Italian condiment. It's not Spanish, it's Italian. Mostarda. There is no. Mustadio is a young man with a ponytail, blonde hair, and brown eyes. Very
What?
specific.
You're talking about men with ponytails? Thank you, Megan.
Dairy bowl? Yeah, it's a dairy bowl. Mustado.
You're a dairy bowl.
Your face is it.
Well, I don't even know what you're talking about anymore. Good morning, Sarah. Welcome to Twitch.
You got a Twitch account, Sarara?
She did.
You passed the interview process? Made it
Good
through
morning,
all that.
Jimmy. Was it hard to do, Sarah?
She had to remember how to spell Sarah. Took
She still
forever.
didn't spell it right.
Yeah. Let's talk about that. I'll tell you what you've got to be really, 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 really intelligent to do anymore. Buy toilet paper.
Why?
Because of the sizing. Have you?
Oh, like the mega rolls and
Yeah.
the jumbo rolls.
Well,
and
here's the thing. Some of those mega rolls and those jumbo rolls have actually less paper or the equal amount of paper. It's so close. They just did an article on toilet paper math and how it screws us up. So everything's bigger in America, right? I mean, look at the cars, the
Sure.
SUVs, the houses. But the toilet paper situation, where it's getting now to where you can barely fit it on a normal toilet paper roller.
Right.
We had to buy new things for our toilet paper. We got those tower things that you stack them in,
Mm-hmm.
because, I mean, what are you going to do? The toilet paper aisle is this topsy-turvy world where nothing seems to make sense and numbers shape shift, because look at this. You get a pack of an 18 mega toilet paper transformed somehow into 90 regular ones.
Somehow. Yeah.
And the labeling emphasizes this greater number in large font, lest you foolishly think that 18 simply equals 18
That's not how that works.
translates into 90. Another pack might insist that 12 even thicker rolls of toilet paper are the equivalent of 96 normal rolls. Supposedly, I mean, the advertising's clear here. You're getting a lot of toilet paper. That ought to be good news, since everyone's rule of thumb everyone should live by is never run out of TP. We know that
Right.
that's one of the new impulse buys.
Yeah.
And there's some irony, I guess, for the gargantuan sizes, because the toilet paper rolls are getting smaller.
What?
Yeah, generally.
I thought they were getting bigger.
Well, no, this is a key example of the trend of manufacturers charging the same price or slightly more for less product that's been dubbed shrinkflation. So what you've got to look at is not what their marketing words say on the packaging, but on the content weight.
You have to look at the weight of your toilet paper.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It's toilet paper.
Otherwise, it makes it really more difficult to even figure out if you're getting ripped off. None of the 3 major toilet paper manufacturers have responded when confronted with this. But the most glaring issue is the lack of standardization. There is none for the toilet paper industry. Double, triple, mega rolls. What is that?
1-ply, 2-ply, 3-ply. Hey.
Well, I mean, we know 1-ply, yeah, that's layers. But what is a double roll or a triple roll? Double what? Triple what? Mega what?
Good point.
It's just it's a vagary. And in fine print, toilet paper packaging often admits that these sizes are relative to the regular roll size that they produce. Sometimes they mean their own brands, but other times it's against another competitor's 1-ply. And the standard size, the so-called standard size, has no consistency. Charmin's regular roll has 55 2-ply sheets. Okay? But it's hard to find a regular size of the brand's toilet paper in stores. Nobody carries that. The mega roll is advertised as having 4 times as many sheets as the mythical regular it's being compared to, which means that Cottonelle's idea of a regular roll contains 61 sheets. Quilted Northern's an awkward 73 to 75 sheets. They don't know. Angel Soft has 80 sheets. But even these are perplexing figures since real-life standard rolled toilet paper contains more than 100 sheets.
All right, hold on, I got to go 5 seconds.
100? KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen 709.
Rain likely today with highs in the low 60s. It's 52 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes, tell you about the rain that's headed our way.
And we are just 11 minutes away from your first chance of the day to guess and win the secret sound.
All you have to do is be calling number 5 at 7:20 and tell us what the sound is to win all the cash.
I want to win some cash.
No, you are ineligible.
Okay, well, you're a little eligible.
You go over there and you sit in the corner and you
I don't want to
think
be in the
about what
corner.
you've
Okay,
done.
fine. I'm in the
Here's Billy Currington. See how I let her down easy? It's KIX 102.5.
move.
Okay, back to the toilet paper thing. Are you following me on this? That the standard supposedly is 100 sheets. But then you've got Charmin with 55.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Cottonelle with 61. Northern with 73. Angel Soft with 80. The sheets per roll ratio is subject to change depending on whether you're looking at single ply, 2-ply, or 3-ply. Not to break your brain hurt more, but sheet dimensions vary too in sizes.
Yeah, Randy has a lot of feelings about toilet paper.
Well, it's just, it's hard to know when you're getting more or how much you're even getting. Here's the thing.
Tiffany says he's got mega feelings about it.
Well, I've just
Get
done
it,
the
get
work
it.
for you people. And is it appreciated? No, you just spit in my face. That's why. The mega roll is just one size out of many that brands offer, whatever that means. But the slightly different naming convention, because you got Cottonelle who sells mega, family mega, or super mega, or I just ate chili mega. While Charmin now offers the mega XXL. And they now have something, have you seen this latest, called the Forever Roll?
What's the forever roll?
It's
no, I haven't
false
heard of this one.
advertisement. It's so big you have to get a separate standalone
And
holder.
the phone. What?
Yeah.
Why do you need a big old forever roll?
Well, because there is no limit on the jumbofication of toilet paper jargon.
Seriously.
All of this renders comparison shopping a lot more challenging than for any other household product. I mean, some retailers like Walmart, Amazon, and Target show the price per 100 sheets,
Okay.
which means that has to be refigured. You have to factor in the variation of sheets per roll for each brand. Walgreens shows the price per sheet, for each sheet, which, since there's different sizes of sheets, that's going to be different per package.
Right.
Home Depot, which sells toilet paper, they display a pretty unhelpful price per roll. And in regular unit price labeling is a problem for a lot of stuff that you buy.
Okay, so you broke it down for us then. What is the best buck for our money?
I don't know.
What's the best option?
Well, if there is a guy on here named Victor Lai, he said a good deal is around 25, a quarter of a cent per sheet. So you get 4 sheets out, that's 1 penny.
A quarter of a cent.
Yes.
So you should spend 1 penny for every 4 sheets of toilet paper.
Every time you wipe your butt, theoretically, it ought to be a penny. That's what this guy said.
You need 4 sheets of toilet paper when you wipe your butt.
At least. Got to keep your hands out, While there's no longer a toilet paper shortage or people panic buying, it is a lot more expensive today than before the pandemic. Mm-hmm. And toilet paper companies were like, and they've been that way ever since. A pack of 36 Charmin Ultra rolls cost $30 on Amazon. And the same pack cost $60. That was before the pandemic, $30. After the pandemic, if you go buy it right now, guess what it costs? $60.
Really? It doubled in price?
It doubled in price
Wow.
in less than 4 years.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. And back in December 2020, during the pandemic, guess what it sold for?
Oh, geez.
$114. So
Well, it was a hot commodity then.
Most of today's toilet paper exceeds that penny per 4 sheets threshold. Charmin Ultra Strong, it's 0.5 of a cent per sheet. And a 36 pack of Scott 1000 toilet paper is about 0.083 cents per sheet.
I don't know anyone who actually uses Scott toilet paper. I know people who use Scott paper towels, but not Scott toilet paper.
Scott's was for your lawn. That was like fertilizer. I see the two connected, there.
Mm-hmm.
So they did say that when they did a study, a recent analysis by Lending Tree showed that toilet paper is among the biggest offenders of products whose size or volume has shrunk since 2019.
Wow.
A pack of 12 mega rolls from Angel Soft went from 429 sheets per roll down to 320. They shrunk by a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
But at least the price went down too. Charmin, on the other hand, shrank 15%, while the price went up 11%.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Tiffany, please. The more you know.
So how do you avoid flushing money down the toilet?
All right, what do we do?
Well, it's marketed, as a value product, whether you're getting 4 rolls for the price of 1. That's what the whole idea.
Okay.
And then they focus on their quilted or diamond weave textures that adds a premium feel. Their scented toilet paper. One of Quilted Northern's April Fool Day ads poked fun at the excessive promotional style. They proclaimed a return to handcrafted artisanal toilet paper.
Ooh, fancy.
But to get a range of the best way, a 12-pack of commercial toilet paper at Home Depot is about $34. 1 roll is about 700 feet long. Assuming that a square of consumer-grade toilet paper is about 4 inches long, a 440-sheet Charmin Mega XL roll would still be under 147 feet. So what you should do is buy a bidet!
All of that just to say that we should buy a bidet.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. Morning, Melissa.
USA is the #1 user of toilet paper.
Of course we are.
Each American uses about 141 rolls a year. Each American. Which is...
That's a lot of toilet paper.
The annual usage is the length of 23 football fields. That's how much you use. The average American. If you use a bidet, it's less than a quarter. It's less than half that. So it's down near 1/3 up there.
Nice. That's good. 16 minutes just to plug his bidet.
I do not plug my bidet. You're using it wrong if you plug your bidet. I am definitely moving.
That was a 16-minute ad for his bidet.
Well, it's crazy. They need a school, don't they? Don't you think?
Teach you how to buy toilet paper?
Yeah. What if they had like a toilet paper math academy? This is what the commercial would sound like.
We got 15?
They won't.
Okay, toilet paper. These 12 mega rolls equal 38.5 regular rolls, but this 18-pack of jumbo rolls equals 57. But for $6.83 more?
Buying toilet paper has never been so confusing.
This brand has 66 sheets per roll, but this one has 82, but the sheet size is smaller. This is exhausting. I'm wiped.
Don't let this happen to you. Sign up today at the Toilet Paper Math Academy and navigate the complex calculations associated with cleaning your bottom. Learn the difference between Mega, Family Mega, Super Mega, and Mega XXX rolls. Factor the number of plies per sheet to the sheets per roll coefficient. And understand how average sheet size corresponds to the variation in sheets per roll price versus the price per sheet cost.
I just don't want to flush my money down the toilet.
You won't after our 8-month accelerated program.
Maybe I'll buy a bidet.
The Toilet Paper Math Academy. Enroll today.
We didn't get to the Twist It Takes Tuesday because someone was gone yesterday.
Yeah, it's just a mouth.
Enroll
Lips and teeth.
today.
Get it? Roll. Roll today.
Roll today. You
Roll. Get it?
Did you hear what I did there with the words?
That was good.
Put the words on your thing. And then wiped them.
Yeah, it's just a sparkly. Ew. Just a sparkly mouth.
Hello, morning, stupid.
I'd probably like it more if it was a cat. And it's got a hood.
It would make more sense if it was a cat.
It would. I don't know why it's a sparkly mouth. With teeth. Can you
Just
make
two.
this face?
I have too many teeth.
You do. You need the buck teeth like I have. Okay. Tiffany sent it to
Sent what?
a picture.
Of what? For what? And why?
It's
where?
whack. Oh my gosh, it's Wackaday at Ellis School, and so she's all
Wackaday,
dressed up.
wackaday, wackaday. Whoo.
Oh, look at those pigtails. That's adorable.
Hi there, morning kicks.
All right, Tiffany, good luck. I love how she always, I'll be back right before Secret Sound.
She wasn't yesterday.
What? All right, sip, bip, up, up, up.
Bip, bip, dip, up,
Here we
boom, dap,
go.
ding, dang, dong. Kicks 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen.
Rain likely today with highs in the low 60s. It's 52 in Joplin.
Already raining in Parsons, Kansas, and in Edna.
Edna.
But it's moving to the east, so we expect to see it move into Missouri probably sometime in the next hour.
But we'll give you a full look at your forecast in just 5 minutes.
Where it's time now for you to win some cash with the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
We are looking for caller number 5 at 417-623-1025.
To tell us what is this sound and win $427.50.
For the 4 states, #1 for cash.
Boom, boom, boom. Hi there, morning kicks.
Caller number 1, keep trying.
Hi there, morning kicks.
Caller 2, try again.
Hi, morning kicks.
Caller number 3, keep trying.
Hi there, morning kicks.
Caller number 4, hurry up and go right back.
Hi, morning kicks. Who is this? Where you from, Cindy?
Cindy from Neosho.
You are caller number 5.
Woo-hoo!
All right, Cindy, we've got $427.50 that we'd love to give you.
If you can tell us what is this sound?
She says the attachment on a vacuum for like furniture.
For $427.50, that is not it.
We're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Cindy, making it $452.50.
And give you another chance to guess and win with MJ at 11:20. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.
No.
No,
Thank
no, please, really,
you.
thank you. No,
Nope.
thank you. My Bella noise. My dog doesn't bark. She just goes like a judgment on the world.
Mhm. You got a minute. Oh. Well, that was fast. Tiffany, what number were you?
800.
Okay. Did Christine call yesterday?
Yeah. Christine called. Nikki came by. We had all the things yesterday because you were gone.
Because
we will have
I was
none
gone.
of the things today.
Probably not.
None of the things.
Oh, no.
She's talking about her period. Oh, no. I'm late.
Dang.
What happens, Susan, when you do those things at those parties?
All right, 10 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for cash.
Looking for caller number 5 to guess and win the secret sound.
Brought to you by Great Plains Federal Credit Union.
Cindy from the O Show.
You are caller number 5.
Awesome.
All right, Cindy, we've got $427.50 that we'd love to give you.
If you can tell us, what is this sound?
Sounds like the attachment on a vacuum for like furniture.
She says the attachment on a vacuum for like furniture.
For $427.50, that is not it.
Thank you.
We're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Cindy, making it $452.50.
And give you another chance to guess and win with MJ at 11:20.
All right, thanks.
Morning, Landon.
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Morning, Lucy.
I assume, I don't know if it's people's cell phones doing that like that one lady this morning or what.
That was terrible.
It is. It really is ridiculous. And you guys heard about the 3 million, or was it 300 million? No, it's not that many in the
There's
U.S.
the phone again.
3 million some customers of Verizon that were without service in Boston, Washington, D.C., and New York. Most of those areas were without cell coverage.
No.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. It is raining. Yeah, we were just talking about it raining in Parsons a second or two ago.
Yeah,
It's
it looks pretty severe out there.
It's actually building as it moves to the east-northeast. So, yeah, we're expecting to see a lot more heavy rain out of this. Definitely.
Be careful.
And see ya.
Ah.
There's some purple and pink developing
Yeah,
in that.
Tiffany says it's downpouring.
Well, it's sunny here at the studios.
She also said she wasn't a caller. It's hard to get through with you guys. I've got better luck with MJ or Brett.
Oh, fine. We see how you are. Plus, a lot less comment made on it, probably. Morning, kiddos. Kathy said, do we start drinking on toilet paper? You can if you want, Kathy. I mean, it's not part of the drinking game, but we could do where we add to it.
Was she over on TikTok?
Kathy said, did you enjoy your book, Jen?
My book?
Yeah, I told everyone yesterday that you'd realize that you suffer from a general lack of intelligence and had decided to stay home and read a couple of books. So it was going to take long.
How rude. Oh, my Lanta. No, I had nothing to do with anything like that.
Yo Reed said, I'm having a great day and I'm doing good, but that was earlier. Sorry I missed you there. You guys, a lot of people are over on Twitch. I'm going to try to pay a little bit better attention over here on TikTok back and forth, just so they don't feel neglected and abused and peed on.
Ew, okay.
That's gross. Nobody wants to be peed on. I mean, except for weird.
Okay.
Dan. He's
okay.
Yeah. TikTok shop.
I like sitting in the truck to listen to the radio so that I know when to call, and it would have been hard to hear me. You know, you can just listen to us on the app. Or is the timing different, I wonder? Is that why you do it that way?
I think the app's actually a little quicker than the radio.
Really?
The radio has a 9-second delay.
Mm-hmm.
That's the HD processing. It's not something we do because we have to or whatever. It just takes that long to process the HD signal. So we delay the main signal to match it so that when you go in between, when you get on the outer skirts of our broadcast range and it wavers between HD and regular SD and HD, that there's no difference. There's no delay.
Right.
So all broadcast is delayed by 9 seconds. However, the app signal is not delayed. Streaming is not delayed. There is a bit of a delay due to processing, but I think it's only like 3 or 4 seconds.
Not as much.
I don't know if that makes any difference or not. It's almost like trying to figure out how much toilet paper is on that roll to try to figure out. Tiffany's had a pretty good method, so can't question it.
That's true.
Maybe the fact that she listens in the radio in the vehicle and calls gives her the amount of delay she needs to become caller number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's not about being caller number 1.
My nephew's birthday party is this weekend, so I won't be able to make it.
I haven't got to talk to Gina about it. She is listening right now, so she could let me know whether we are or not.
Morning, Cappy.
It's at the OK Bar, where is that, Melissa? Give me the details again.
It's here in Joplin, right there on Main.
So the question is, Gina's like, the what? What are we doing? What? They are doing a paint and sip. It's kind of like the, we've gone and done those deals where you have an instructor that teaches you how to paint a particular picture, and they provide all the materials, right, Melissa?
Yep. And then they'll give you a drink that comes with the fee that you have to pay for it.
And the fee is how much? $200 per person?
Oh, my gosh, no.
Okay, good. And what time? 2 p.m.?
Thank you for liking the live, Marlon.
It's at 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon. And who all's going? Because if there's one person, if they're there, I'm not going. Oh, sign into
Phone ringing. Megan's going to be there, she says. Sarara is hoping to be there.
Hi there, Morning KIX. Oh, that you realize that's not the one you want to be, Christine. Maybe okay. I see where the confusion is happening. Caller number 5. That's what you're supposed to be. You want a prize? Okay, we're gonna give you one. We're showing it to you right now.
Do you like it?
You like it? Do you like that? Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Just for you, Christine.
Hey, Christine, they're having a paint and sip on Saturday. Are you going? A paint and sip?
Wait, hold on. We got to do a quick break
Hold
and
on,
we'll be
I'll
right
tell
back.
you.
Hold on.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen
Here's Dirk Bentley.
on KIX 102.5. So it's the deal down at the OK Bar in Joplin where you sit and they show you how to paint a painting and give you all the supplies and stuff for it, and you drink while you're painting.
Materials provided from 2 to 4. It's $30 when drinks included in that.
Yeah, absolutely you can, or you can do soda or whatever.
That's a different kind of
How
party.
did that? What did she hear? What did I? Sit and paint and sip. That's our wonderful cell phone service.
The OK Bar on Main Street in
Okay,
Joplin.
crowd. There's a shooting.
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
Probably shouldn't.
Okay. He's also talking like 2 feet from the mic in your defense, so you're fine. He's distracted. There's a lot of the KIX fan folks that are going to be there if you can make it. So. Yep, this Saturday.
2 p.m.
2 to 4. I know I won't be there. Randy's maybe going to be there, but you'll be with good people.
It's a good time. A lot of the KIX family on the live stream go to these things, and I think you only have to swear allegiance to Boo Boo twice.
There's parking in the back, yeah.
Talking, what is the big fib that you always tell? Okay, not out and out lie, Christine. We're talking big fib, like
Randy. Jeez.
like I'm doing all right, or
Oh,
hey,
my
good to
Lanta.
see you. Hey, it's great to hear from you.
Jeez.
Just your age, okay? Well, that works. All righty. Later, Christine.
Bye, Christine. Morning,
King Bob Band 2014. Morning.
Yeah, Melissa's going to be there too.
So, Melissa, Sarah, Megan.
Dorinda, I think, is going to be there.
I think so. I think she's just too much of a snob to talk with.
Okay, rude.
That's what I said. I'm
Oh,
like, don't be so
Lanta.
rude. Come on the live video with us.
She was like,
No. Down to Buffalo, what? Who's
cute
saying?
morning, King.
Cute morning? It is a cute morning. Cute morning, King Bob fan. Watch out. Jimmy has her eye on you. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Rain likely today with highs in the low 60s. It's 52 in Joplin.
And we are seeing some pretty intense rain showers. We've heard from a couple of listeners over near Parsons, Kansas, said it's raining so hard that they had to pull over to the side of the road. So some pretty intense showers. It's just straight line rain in this. That's all.
And
right
is it
now.
heading towards us here in
It is.
Joplin?
It is gradually moving to the east, but it's in a northerly pattern. So in other words,
northeast.
it's tracking north, but gradually making its way east.
Isn't that just northeast?
Yes, in a way.
Oh, okay.
When you first look at it, it looks like it's going north, but over the period of time of a couple of hours, it is moving gradually east. So whether it'll hold together by the time it gets to Missouri or not, we'll have to wait and see.
We'll take a look at your forecast in just 25 minutes.
I'll try to make sure and have it more complicated by that time.
Also, in the next hour, we want to know what's the big fib you always tell.
623-1025, the big fib you always tell.
Okay, here, I got one.
Okay.
Your gift is in the mail,
You'll get it by Christmas.
which is the one I always tell when it's like, I haven't even boxed it up or anything yet.
Well, every year the Postal Service comes out with their annual ship it by now if you expect it to get there by Christmas.
Right, yeah.
Now is the time that they are putting out that
Already?
message. Well, they're putting out the message, not that you should ship by
Oh,
now.
okay.
So this is what they had to say.
A message from the U.S. Postal Service.
You know, the holidays are always a busy time for us at the post office. That's why we'd like to remind you, even though there are many days left until Christmas, if you expect your cards and packages to arrive in time, mail today, mail of today, or you're out of luck, pal.
This reminder from your post office, who wants to know, have you been PO'd lately?
Me and the boys had a great day of classes yesterday. They were late, but it was good. Well, I'm glad that they were there, though. And the classes still went well.
Yeah, Dorinda said she would be there.
Yeah, there you go. He sounds like Goofy. Randy sounds like Goofy, or the
The
audio we
postal.
just played, the postal guy. King Bob. Have you seen the Goofy movie, King Bob fan?
I'm ashamed that I have.
Why are you ashamed of that? It's great.
It's a waste of time. I watched it with the girls when they were little.
I
You
love
let
that movie.
Pam know about Megan and Sarah and maybe Randy and Gina. I've already let her know about my +2. That's Melissa. Guys, and again, I've not heard from Gina, and until I do, there is nothing. Where is she? She usually would have
Hit
answered
the button,
by
please.
now. Oh.
Thank you. There's Christine. Morning, Christine. We got them each a new tablet to help them. That's awesome, Kathy.
Got a potato of health? What?
Kathy says they got the boys each a new tablet to help them with their schooling, which is great.
It's about time.
Did you like that movie, King Bob fan? The music is just fabulous. What's goofy is the KIX fan laugh. We haven't heard that in a long time. You should pull it up. We have Christine on there, too. Christine hasn't heard it yet, has she?
Ruin it.
No, play it for Christine.
Is Christine on there?
She's on TikTok right now. Play
No,
it for
I know,
Christine.
but is she on the laugh?
I thought she was,
Why'd you think that?
because I thought we put her on there.
You should stop thinking. It's under our noise.
Should be. Yesterday was rough. What happened?
Where is the one where they're coming?
We don't have it?
What does OLC mean?
Isn't that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does OLC mean?
Original laugh combination? I don't know. OG laugh? Morning, Kids Creations. Oh, Janice.
Janice is the original. Yeah.
I love that. Kids Creations, are you doing okay? Did you hear her, Christine? Maybe she's not in there. I thought we had her there, though.
I don't know. She must be really, really busy this morning or something because she's not answering.
What?
What? What?
Morning, Kiki.
Kiki.
We are so spread out right now across so many different platforms.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm sorry yesterday and today have been rough for so many of you guys. I hope it's better from here on out. Did you hear it, Christine? Did you hear the laugh, though?
Yes. I am in the kitchen at 12:30.
Mm-hmm. What do you...
Drinking water.
Oh. Yeah, I was going to get more meat sticks. Oh, good, she heard it. I haven't seen Brandy on TikTok. Brandy, are you still hanging out watching?
She learned her lesson.
She used to always hang out on TikTok and watch.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Last patient crapped on the floor 3 times. Okay. I'd be like, nope, I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. I disqualify myself. I'm no longer playing this game. Oh,
Oh
Boyd
my
wants
gosh,
to read
Melissa.
about the man under the house. I'll put it up for you.
No, I'm doing it right now. Don't do it. Don't touch it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Thank you, Floyd.
It was a naked man under the house.
Yeah, not just any old
I guess
man.
he was naked all that time. TikTok shop.
What or why?
I don't. I'm afraid to find out.
It's like, at what point in your life are you like, I think I'm going to go hide under my mother-in-law's house?
It's weird. Jeremy just messaged me, and he spelled it Randy with an I.
Which Jeremy?
Humphreys.
I don't know who that is.
He's with the Joplin firefighters.
Oh,
But he
that one.
spelled, the point of that was not who it was. It was that he spelled it Randy with an I. I know that.
That
you
is very, yeah, that's
slide
weird.
past all that, but.
Just saying, move the mouse for TikTok, please.
Whatever.
Bye, Christine. Was it Randy? It was not Randy naked under his mother-in-law's house. Did you? I don't think you did it, Randy. Well, I hope today's a better day for y'all. I'm in a soup mood.
Where are we going to do this is what they're asking.
Where?
Let's do Tuesday or Wednesday of next week.
There we go.
Have them come in and get that started.
All right, Floyd, it's up there now. Floyd always keeps me honest with it.
Forgot we got to get that going too.
What?
The Christmas for Kids campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to have started this week. So I pushed it off until next week.
Morning, Shara. Shara. Shara? It's fine. Then get home and my hubby's adopted mom was put in a nursing home on comfort measures. It just like, man. Makes for a long, long day. Exhausting, Melissa. I hope today's a better one for you. We're missing some folks today. Captain Moody? Where's
He's not.
Captain
He
at?
wasn't on yesterday hardly at all.
Right, what'd you do? Thomas? Where's Thomas? Okay, we're just going to go right. You ready?
Where are we going? What are you doing?
We're going to talk on the radio. 7 seconds. 5.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 747.
Rain in low 60s today. It's 52 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news, tell you about the rain that is moving its way towards Missouri, now moving through Crawford and Cherokee counties.
And in the next hour, we want to know, what is the big fib you always tell?
I'm not going to eat a lot over the holiday season.
Yeah, right.
Whatever.
I mean, Thanksgiving, I think we all love Thanksgiving. It's a time, of course, to give thanks, but you also eat a lot. There's a lot of really good food at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, a lot of us are going to have turkey, maybe even ham as the main dish, and then there's a cornucopia of trimmings like dressing, probably more than one kind, too. Mashed potatoes, there's gravy, there's dinner rolls, probably some vegetables, as long as it's not that stupid green bean casserole.
I mean, I've had sweet and sour carrots before that were really good. But, I mean, of course, you can't forget all the appetizers. There's
Right.
cheese and crackers, chips, deviled eggs. There's all the drinks and things that you utilize as well.
And after all the dishes are cleared away, then there's desserts, which is probably going to include pumpkin, sweet potato, or pecan pie. There's probably going to be some cake or something. So they added all of this up, what the average American consumes over the Thanksgiving holiday.
I don't know if I want to know.
It was a lot. You know how much it was?
How much?
4,724 calories.
No way.
Just over the Thanksgiving holiday.
Whoops.
4,724 calories. 4,000 calories every Thanksgiving. I keep eating so much over all these holidays. My apple pie hole is what I'm stuffing. With bread rolls and gravy, potatoes, the mashed and sweet kind. There's turkey for miles, my belt is so tight. 4,724 calories. Now it is time for some Thanksgiving pie.
It's Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen on the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Oh, my goodness. Y'all are going through it. I might shoot Captain a message, make sure he's doing okay. Megan, let me know if you need something, okay?
Valium.
Fresh out of that. Putting my grandma in hospice now. That's such a hard thing to do, Christy.
Poor peanut butter, Christy Jordan.
What's a peanut butter ball?
Okay, easy.
I mean that in the most PC way possible. I think apple pie sounds great. We're hosting for the first time this year, and I'm panicking. I don't know what to make.
Oh, sorry, Kathy. That's horrible.
Man, I'm so sorry, Ken's Creations.
Reese's in ball form. Should you
Okay,
have Reese's in ball form?
that sounds great. I'm down for that. You can send that my way. So I don't know that I want to do a turkey unless I can find one that's already made by somebody else. And I can just pick it up and serve it. Are there a lot of places that do that around here?
There's a couple. Let me look and see if one in particular that I'm thinking of. Yeah, there is one that does a Thanksgiving heat and serve.
Perfect.
It's a
Is it good?
yes, it's probably the best you will get, and in my opinion. So think about all the restaurants that I like so much.
Mm-hmm.
There is one in particular that I really, really like, although we've not been there in quite a while. If you pre-order, I'm trying to see how much it costs. So they have serves 8 to 10
Perfect. That's what I need.
from the oven to table in less than 2 hours.
Perfect.
2 oven-roasted turkey breasts, cornbread dressing, gravy, relish, sweet potato casserole with pecans, green beans,
Dang.
mashed potatoes, sweet East rolls, pumpkin pie, and pecan pie.
They're doing everything.
There's another one that only serves 4 to 6,
Okay.
and it is turkey breast, cornbread dressing, gravy, relish, sweet potato casserole with pecans, green beans, and sweet East rolls. Doesn't have the dessert. There is a
This isn't Cracker Barrel, is it? Is it?
Yeah. They have like 5 or 6 different options you can do, and you just pick it up and take it home, and
That
you
sounds
put it
great.
on your plates, and everybody thinks you're a genius. To me, this seems like such a. They even have one that has prime rib instead of turkey.
Ooh, yum. Floyd, be careful. He fell Monday morning and cut his head. He had to get stitches. Are you doing okay
yeah,
now?
he's telling us about that. Now, the one thing that on their website does not mention pricing, but I remember one year, if you go to pre-order, hold on, let me see.
Sheila says, but is it a whole turkey?
It's the turkey breast, so they don't give you like a turkey.
What's a burgundy mushroom, Megan?
Okay, so to do the great big ones, there's one for Christmas and one for Thanksgiving. It's $180,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the entire meal, and it serves 8 to 10 people.
That's a lot. That's a
You
lot.
do the math on that.
Yeah.
And you don't have to cook. All you do is heat it up. And they have very specific instructions for you to follow. It's not pop it in the microwave for however long. No, they
Right.
have very specific instructions, and you can customize it. So you're like, well, I don't like this. I hate pumpkin pie. You can do substitutions on this order. To me, that's kind of genius. 24,000 calories.
Okay, let's see. Let's do a little looking, shall we? I want to look at this now.
You can add apple streusel pie, chocolate pecan pie, cinnamon roll pie.
You know, the other thing, too, is I can't have gluten. So I wonder if I cut me out and make some gluten-free stuff that I can't eat.
Yeah.
If we could get the smaller one.
Yeah. And it just seems like a no-brainer. And you can double the order if you've got that many people. If you pre-order, you get a $10 bonus card off of those too. Why are we doing an advertisement for them?
I don't know.
I do not know. But it's just seemed like a no-brainer deal. And I know they're not the only ones that offer that.
Right.
There are others that do.
Oh, did you look at their cinnamon roll pie?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I did.
That was so
I had
good.
to stop looking at it because I was
Oh
having
my gosh.
inappropriate thoughts.
For 16 hours.
16 hours what?
The burgundy mushrooms recipe Megan was talking about. They're amazing and they don't turn to mush. Ooh, sugar plum tea. Okay, I gotta stop looking at this.
So
This
it
looks
seems
good.
to me like a no-brainer, especially if the idea of cooking over Thanksgiving makes you feel sick at your stomach. If you did this, if you have family coming in, if you got it early enough and put things in the appropriate pans and stuff,
They would know.
they would never know.
Never know.
And there would probably be enough for seconds for people, depending on how many people you have coming over.
Nice warm apple pie, hold the cheese. I want to try that, dagnabbit. Cheese on my apple
It's
pie.
amazing, especially like the cheese stick that I gave you this morning.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff is I don't know, sharp cheddar is actually better. You get more of a cheese flavor, but that's really
Yeah.
good with it too.
Yeah, you got me onto the kick of eating an apple with cheese.
Yeah.
I was doing that for a while.
Really, really good.
It's not a whole turkey, Sheila. It's just the breast.
It's 2 turkey breasts.
So you don't get the dark meat.
I don't believe so.
There's no like legs or anything.
Which really, I mean, there's so much wasted when you have to cut the turkey yourself. There's a lot of waste, or at least there is with us. I'm not that great at carving. And
have we ever talked about doing a KIX spam giving?
No. What a dumb idea.
Okay, thank you.
I would feel like just going with a KIX. I mean, we're definitely not cooking turkey and everything and all that stuff,
Well, I
right?
mean, if we just potluck it. I mean, Tiffany mentioned making a really good apple crisp pie. Megan's mentioned
And having
some
it
things
where?
that she makes. I don't know, the
Sarah's
conference
house.
room here. Sarah's house.
Seems like an awful lot of work in a time when we're very, very stretched.
Yeah, I know.
We could do it the week of Thanksgiving. Oh, wait.
We couldn't. Yeah. Or we just did it sometime between Thanksgiving and Christmas and did
And then you're talking about dinner, and all of my evenings are committed between now and then.
Committed. That's right. Oh, Dorinda says Peacock sells a whole chicken. I don't know about sides, though. The Sarah asparagus, yes.
Yeah, Sarah asparagus is the best Sarah, or best asparagus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaving the Tho girl work. I don't know what that means, Christine.
She says, I'm leaving, though, girl. Work.
Oh.
You got to go work. Does someone have a good crock pot soup recipe? I think that's what I'm going to do for dinner. Doesn't that sound good?
No.
Okay. Wasn't asking you. Crock pot tater soup.
I think you were.
I was.
They caught this cigarette smuggler floating across the river disguised as a water plant. It actually happened in Paraguay. The guy was moving his load across a river into Argentina and tried to disguise himself as a water hyacinth. And
was he at least kind of convincing?
Shone their flashlights on the floating plant as it came right towards their boat under the cover of darkness. They're like, look at that plant moving across the water. He not only looked like a water plant, he had the IQ of one.
Mm-hmm. Top of the hour, 3 seconds.
So we were talking yesterday about Beyonce and all, or was it the day before, about all of her Grammy nominations.
Yes.
And everything, and how everything is
silly,
skewed towards her. Well, Yale University is now offering a course that's focused on Beyonce. It's called Beyonce Makes History, Black Radical Tradition, Culture Theory, and Politics Through Music. If you study really hard, you'll get an A. If not, you'll have to settle for a B.
Mm-hmm.
If I were a guy, I'd take the class just to be all around all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies.
Chicken tortilla soup sounds great. Yes, I can do brown sugar. That's gluten free. That sounds amazing, Melissa.
Oh. Huh.
23 seconds. I'm looking up chicken tortilla soup right now.
Kentucky is building a dynamite factory, the first one built in America in over 40 years.
Why?
There's only one in the U.S., and it's next to Carthage.
Yeah.
I hear that's a booming business.
Rain likely today with highs in the low 60s. We'll see gradually clearing skies tonight, low 40s. Sunshine in 60 for Thursday. More sunshine, mid-60s for Friday.
KIX 102.5 Storm Tracker radar shows a line of thunder showers that's getting ready to move into Missouri from out of southeastern Kansas and northeastern Oklahoma.
57 in Grove, 53 in Pittsburgh, 53 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
We're wanting to know, what is the big fib that you always tell?
I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Good to see you.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one, too.
Yeah. 623-1025 to tell us what is the big fib. It's not really a lie, but it's not exactly accurate.
You're just stretching the truth a little bit, you know?
What's the one you always tell?
623-1025 to call or text.
Here's Luke Bryan.
On the 4 states, number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Jimmy says it's thundering there in Frontenac.
Mm-hmm.
There's Captain Moody. Oh, my gosh. We were wondering where you were. Everything okay?
He showed.
He's over there on TikTok. Kins says in Pitt, too.
Today's Sadie Hawkins Day.
When the ladies ask the men.
Yeah. Give me a baby. Or whatever it is.
Is that what they say?
I don't know.
Were you just sleeping in?
Slacker.
Gonna reach out and make sure that you were okay. Oh my
Yeah, that's the
gosh.
problem with belonging to a thing like this, Captain, is that you have obligations, and we will extract those obligations from you one way or another.
Ooh, extract.
Yeah, we use calipers.
Ouch. He's over on TikTok in case you're not seeing his messages. He says, you can call me anytime. I don't have your number. Who of us has your number?
I saw it on the bathroom wall yesterday. I didn't take it down. But is this too much?
No, it's fine. No, it's simple. But I was going to message you on TikTok, make sure that you were okay. I mentioned that you weren't around yesterday either. Maybe I will do the chicken tortilla soup. That sounds nice.
Gina finally answered me about Saturday, if any of those people are still here besides Megan.
Yes.
Said possibly, she said, we ought to talk about it, but she said, we can go if you want to. She goes, I figured you would be worn out after your rehearsal schedule, and I do have to put in some time doing rehearsals, but I don't necessarily have to do it on Saturday. So
that sounds like a vague commitment.
Yeah, if we were going to go to one, it would be this one. So I will say there's an 80% chance that we are going to go.
There you go. Morning, Dustin. Jimmy says, I called him. He didn't answer.
I don't plan to paint a painting of my own. I plan to go around and contribute to everyone else's when they're not expecting it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Jimmy called him, and he didn't answer.
That's kind of rude, honestly, Captain.
Yeah, you ought to answer when Jimmy calls.
You really should.
If nothing else, so you can hang up on her. Today is National Hug a Musician Day.
No.
And if you can't find a musician, just hug a drummer. It's close enough.
What is this?
So I was able to work some more last night. Get ready with your drinks, by the way, guys. Some more last night on my tone with the impulse response substitution. It is unbelievable how good it sounds. So you've heard my guitar stuff before.
Yes.
And I've never, ever been happy with the sound.
I've always thought it sounded great.
Right. Most people are like, yeah, it sounds great. It has improved by over 100%. It's so, so, so good. The highs are not as ice picky as they used to be and sharp. And I've discovered a way where I can substitute and try out different ones. It just gets better and better and better. And other things that I wasn't able to use in the past, I now suddenly am because it's much more conducive to like drive stages and everything. And so good. It's amazing.
Good.
I bought that one deal that I'm trying to sell right now with the hopes of moving it towards this sound that I'm now getting out of my old unit. Thanks to these impulse responses that a friend of mine gave me. Just unbelievable.
What are you going to do? Are you still going to get the new one if your old one's doing what you want?
I'm selling that one. No, that one's getting sold or trying to sell it. I'm thinking I'm going to have to drop the price. I was talking about that. I think I may go do that right now.
Jimmy says her lights went out and back on.
Sure you didn't blink really hard?
Hey, those of you on TikTok, by the way, most folks have moved over to Twitch.
Just a better experience. TikTok was censoring a lot of stuff, and plus the video looks awful on TikTok. You might run into a little bit of an issue if you have really, really slow internet because it is a much bigger signal.
Yeah. Dustin was asking how everyone's doing today, y'all.
What do you think? If I drop it, see, I'm asking $1,700. This is an easily $2,100, $2,400 price thing.
1,500's a nice
I'm
number.
asking 2,000.
Oh.
So if I drop it to 17, which I've had a guy offer me before. Here's the problem with this. I have to pay for the shipping, which is going to be close to $200, $150 at least. And then I also have to pay a fee for selling it on this platform, which will be about another $1,500. So I'm going to lose about $250 no matter what I ask.
Right.
So my thought was with the 2,000 that I'd make around 1,750. If I ask 1,800 or 1,700, I'm only going to make about 1,300.
Which is still a good chunk of change.
Yeah, on a $2,500 unit.
Better than getting nothing back.
True.
Or you can just wait for the
I think I'm going to drop
right
it.
buyer. Yeah, there's way less of a lag on Twitch as well. All right, we got 10 seconds.
21,000. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Rain today, highs right around 60. It's 53 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in just 12 minutes, tell you about the rain that is moving toward Missouri from out of Kansas and Oklahoma.
But we're talking about the big fib you always tell.
What's the big fib you always tell? It's not really a lie per se, or it's just not entirely accurate.
You're stretching the truth a little bit, adding a little sprinkle of fun.
It could just be
flavor.
a commentary on someone's, they ask how you doing, and you say, oh, I'm fine. And you know better than that. I mean, the bodies under your house testify to that.
623-1025 to tell us the big fib you always tell.
Here's Cody Johnson.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Justin says, dang, y'all switch places like I changed my briefs. Okay, here's the
On
deal.
what? Oh, on platforms?
Well, TikTok was trying to suspend our account for, promoting gender violence or something. And
Yeah.
they were going to kick us off of live for a week, and it was a mess. And that's not the first time that something like that has happened. And then we appeal it. And they go back and they say, oh, you're right. You guys weren't doing anything like that. But after about the third or fourth time, it's like, okay.
Okay. I just dropped the price.
You're okay with that?
Have to be. It's done. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Hey, Randy, how are you?
Good. What's going on?
Well, I just thought I'd tell you my big tip.
What is it?
I got this.
Yeah. Yeah, as it slips through your fingers, whatever it might be.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't know how many times I've told my boss, Dan's a new project. He said, here, this is the basic outline of it. You got this, right? Yeah.
Totally.
I got this.
Totally got it as
But
the
then
building.
you always get it done, though, right?
Eventually, yes.
And there may be some marks left or some burn scars, but yeah, she'll get it.
There may be some not nice words said to him under my breath, but yes, I'll eventually get it.
Thanks for calling.
Have a great day.
You're welcome. Bye.
See, there's her phone signal. I ought to start asking, who's your cell carrier? Although that's a weird thing to ask all the callers. Hers is blasting loud and super clear. Well,
Morning, Seabass. Okay.
here we are.
There's the phone again. Jimmy says it's pouring down there in Frontenac now.
Yep. Hi there, Morning KIX. What's the big fib you always tell?
Oh, come on.
Big fib. That's an outright lie.
Morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
Yeah. Totally
get
get that.
that.
Yeah, man. Hey, thanks for your service and everything. We didn't tell you on Monday. I said we didn't get to tell you on Monday. Thanks for your service. Oh, all right. I don't remember. You know me. I was like, Monday? What was Monday?
Yeah. No.
Hey, we are allowed. We are allowed.
You bet.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Where does he
Okay.
live? You know what the name of the town is? Art. Right on. We're there's a very strong Marine culture here. I'm a Marine, and Jen's husband is a Marine.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, we rarely say anything worth listening to, but no. Do you know what towns they're in? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying I could have told you whether they were in our broadcast range or not if we knew, but we have about a 65 mile broadcast range, maybe a little bit more.
Depending on the weather.
Yeah, depending on the weather. It's about 60, 70 miles in a circle diameter around Joplin. Yeah. So we get over near Springfield, and then we get over around a town named Big Cabin, about halfway to Tulsa, and about halfway to KC, and about halfway down to Fort Smith, Arkansas. So we're right in that 4-state region, which is why they call it the 4 states.
Oh my gosh, that's why they call it.
See how that works? Isn't that weird? You thought it was like foreskin, 4 states thing,
Okay,
sort
I
of
wasn't
thing,
gonna
didn't
say
you? I
anything,
knew
but-
that's what you were thinking. Yeah, stalk us a little bit, right?
Yes.
Sort of. And we're letting up Zimmer, the corporation,
Wait, hold on,
is
hold
on
on.
the
Hang
other
on, we gotta
side
go
of
on
the
there.
state.
Hold on.
Yeah. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country.
It's Posty and Blake.
On KIX 102.5. Yeah, they're located over on the other side of the state in Cape Girardeau.
Except for Mark, who is
Except for, the
here.
son.
The
He
son.
lives here in Joplin. That he runs the company. Yep.
Mhm.
They are an amazing
Yeah, they're
company,
great.
which is why I've been here 20 years.
Definitely the best radio company that I've worked for.
Ever. And I've worked for quite a few, but yeah, they're amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They're also one of the top small market radio stations in the United States.
Yep.
Well, you probably got the wrong Zimmer. There's a whole story behind the foundation. So back in the 50s and 60s, Zimmer Radio was a conglomerate. It was like iHeartMedia. They owned over 200 radio stations once upon a time. Then as the old man, the grandfather of the guy who runs our company, as he began to get older, he began to sell off a lot of those properties until he got down to about 50. And then when he died, he gave that to his 3 sons. Well, the 3 sons did not get along. They don't like one another. So they decided to split everything. And the youngest son took the stations that were in Joplin, and that's the only ones he wanted. He owns a bunch of hotels and other properties and stuff over in eastern Missouri. And that's the ones that we work for, and we work for that youngest son.
We got the good one.
Yeah, and his son is the one that runs the company. So there are other Zimmer companies. You've got to make sure it's ZRI, that Zimmer Radio Incorporated, that or Zimmer Marketing, I think
Zimmer
it goes
Marketing
by
is what
now.
we go by.
Yeah, that's the one that we work for.
But the rules are still the same, like have fun and stuff. That is part of our
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're doing it right.
Well, man, we better get. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. Hey, we got to go on air in about 25 seconds, though.
Sure.
Yeah, that works.
Do that, man. We'll catch you later.
Thank you, Captain.
Bye, Captain. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Rains today with highs in the low 60s. It's 53 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast, tell you about the rain that is just now beginning to move into Missouri and Barton counties and Vernon counties. Looks like within the next 30 minutes, begin to moving into Jasper County.
But we're talking about the big fib you always tell.
What's the one that you always tell? It's not exactly a lie, but it's not exactly accurate either.
623-1025 to call or text.
What's yours?
I always say I'm fine when I'm never fine.
Yeah. Yes, you do. All women do this. It's not fair.
Randy, no. Not all women do that. That's a huge generalization.
You're a general of this nation.
That's
Wait.
not what I meant.
The guy says, what's wrong? And she says, nothing. And you can tell the way she clamps her teeth down tight that she's lying.
Exactly, because there's always something going on. But us women
Yeah.
just lie. We're fine.
I'm fine.
Exactly right. Have a good morning, guys.
No, it's going to be a long day.
What is the big fib you always tell?
Well, I don't want to hurt your feelings or anything, but
That's usually the first indicator that they're going to.
well, I don't want to start anything, but I'm just saying.
But I secretly want to start something.
It's like saying no offense, but.
Uh-huh.
Did you just call me a butt?
Yes.
That's not nice.
What is the big fib that you always tell?
I'm leaving now, or I'm on my way.
Or I'll be there in just a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, and you know better. I'm almost finished.
Yeah, exactly.
Still 4 states over.
What's the big fib that you always tell?
Well, here lately it's been with my 8-year-old and his teeth. I'm not going to pull it. I'm not going to pull it. Oops, it just came out.
Oh, Mama slipped.
What if his teeth don't need pulling or they're not loose? You need to leave the kid's teeth alone, lady. He can't eat carrots without those.
It's more money from the tooth fairy.
Yeah, I guess.
Got to make that dough somehow.
What's the big fib you always tell?
623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country. Oh my gosh. Dustin's account on Twitch. Who's your daddy?
Who's your
daddy? That's great. Welcome to Twitch, Dustin. Morning, Boss Man 5K. Hey there, Captain. Morning, Pamela. Morning, Nikki, over on TikTok. I heard I missed you yesterday, Nikki. Bummer.
It was by design.
Thank you, Nikki.
Addie would not have much to do. She was
No.
like, She said, no. You want to go over there and see the red? No.
I mean, can you blame her?
It was hard to get her to take a picture.
Really? Like, nope.
You want to take a picture of that? No. No, I'm good. It was like this. I'm all right.
Yeah, Twitch is really cool. Like there are folks who play video games on there, but there's a lot of other folks too. Like us, we just talk. No, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I was in bed.
Finally.
I was in bed all day yesterday. Didn't have the radio on at all. So, but yay, you got it down 11:20, 4:20. Not the first time you done that. I showed Randy our fall pictures. Oh my gosh, I saw your fall pictures, at least one of them over on Facebook, and they are so beautiful, Nikki. Morning, Brenda. Thank you. All right, my brain is still a little mushy, but I'm here.
Okay.
What?
Well,
What?
Steve is getting into this he's doing some artist representation, which I hate to see that. And I don't know, but it's for like very independent artists.
Mm-hmm.
And this one he wants me to listen to, he goes, I'd like to really not. He's not pushing her. He's pushing her representation to me. He wants like almost like he's utilizing me for some consultation without paying.
Kind of what it sounds like.
And I'm like, I don't want to say no. This is one of them. Okay, let's get to the hook. She needs a producer. She's got talent. She does have. And the song she wrote, which is good, but it's too generalized. It's too in between formats. She needs to settle on something. I could see CHR not wanting to play her because it's too over here. The country not wanting to play her because it's too over here. So she needs to settle in at least until she gets her who she is developed.
Yeah. Got it, Cap'n.
So,
what is this? You even sent us your social security number? We didn't need that one.
well, I did. I'm getting a loan later. So.
And he told us his drug of choice. Okay.
All right. Nice.
Kitty.
We do kind of the same thing, on our website. We have a bio. Actually, Jen has the 20 questions thing. Mine, I forget what's on mine. Just bio.
Yours is a bio.
Bio.
Morning, Preston. You don't have to, Tiffany. Okay, we got to figure out how to do that. Because they want to give us money. But the account names have to match.
Just drop it off.
What do you mean?
The station.
That's not how Meta works.
I know. I guess I'm never going to be asked to go caroling at the psychiatric hospital again.
Again? What happened?
I sang, "Do you hear what I hear?" And that was not a great idea.
Bye, Dustin. Have a great day.
Today is Chris's birthday.
Chris? Ah.
Also Joey's.
They have twin birthdays? Same year?
Same year?
Same year?
Oh, I don't know. Today is Mario's birthday.
Apparently it's everybody's birthday.
Birthday in Spanish, Capulanos, or it's Feliz Cap. I think I know
that. How do I block
Cumpleaños.
this guy?
Cumpleaños. Feliz Cumpleaños. Or is it cumpleaños or cumpleaños?
Will says, Randy, you ready for green bean casserole?
There will be no green bean casserole. You know the rules. Burn the house down and then collect the insurance.
Oh, my gosh. I'll ask my cousin what part of Missouri he lives in later today, or I'll just ask. Yeah, you can just ask if he listens to KIX.
He'll be, to what? You mean no, that's Rice Krispies that make the noise, not KIX.
Their cereal's okay. Morning, Patricia. What was I thinking of? I don't remember now. Okay, I'm about real close to
About real close. Getting on
muting that.
Gatorade.
Taterade?
Yeah, it's Gatorade made with taters.
I mean, I do like me some taters. Actually, potatoes are my comfort food. So yesterday, that's what I had for dinner. Kyle got me mashed potatoes. I feel like my camera is very high up, or something is. Look at how much headspace I have.
Don't there. So
You see what I'm saying? I need more bottom. Is Jimmy being stubborn and not joining Twitch still? Yes. Because it hates you. I don't know where Thomas is. I was asking earlier before you were on. No, he wasn't. Thomas? No? Before Captain showed up, I was asking where him and Thomas were. Both of them. Funny how Captain worries about me. Thank you, Captain, Jimmy says. Morning, Big Dave. Just a heads up, Dave. Pretty much everyone's moved over to Twitch. Hey, yeah, there's a paint party going on this Saturday from, I believe, 2 to 4 at the OK Bar in Manhattan. Not Manhattan. Sec. No. No. Thank you. There is a paint party, Dave. Oh, he'll be out of town. Okay.
that's why we planned it on that day.
Captain says, it's sad not seeing these guys in here. I know. I agree. But I get it, though. I mean, you guys switched platforms a lot of times for us. I get it. Oh, it's starting to get dark outside.
Yep.
See the shift in the light?
Look at where it is.
Uh-huh.
Looks like all the heavy stuff's, though, going north of us.
Yeah.
For Joplin, it's just going to be light rain.
There is a little... Excuse me, a little strip down by Grove. Jimmy says, will you ever get the KIX app back?
What do you mean?
Paint party for fun, Dave.
The KIX app has never gone anywhere.
If you mean like when we had the chat on the KIX website,
it's doubtful.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
Yeah.
I don't think it's priority at this point. Yeah, the live
I can't
chat.
get them to understand the benefit to that.
Because I wish we could. I wish we could just host it on our own website and call it good. What are you painting?
Oh,
I
no.
don't remember what the picture is. But you come and you bring like $30, and they bring all the supplies for you. And they teach you how to paint this picture, and you get a drink with it. I've done them before. They're super fun. I can't do it this weekend, but
And you get massively judged by all the KIX fans.
they're all very supportive. Don't listen. I think this will be your first one with the KIX fan, won't it? If you get to go this weekend. It's a snowman with Patrick Mahomes' jersey. Thank you, Dorinda. Dorinda says, but you can leave it off or put another team on. So she'll probably have like the Steelers on.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Wanting to know the big fib you always tell?
623-1025 to text or tell us yours.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
Here's Chris Stapleton.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Marquita says the big fib she always tells is, I'm okay, or all's good. What did we talk about on Monday? Monday was what guarantees you're going to have a bad day. Someone texted us and said, poop your pants.
That will pretty much do it. I think that's accurate. Accurate. That is accurate.
She says, it's a good and a bad thing. Like, who's going to fight you to make sure that you really did that?
I don't think it's a
but
good
if you
thing
really
at all.
did, then you get to go home for the day.
I don't think it's good at all. And I ran into a mess last night.
What happened?
So another drink opportunity here for you guys. The my echoes that do those, I can set how fast or how slow the echo repeats are.
Right.
Based on, there's a tap tempo button, so I can, based on the tempo of the song, I can tap that, and the echo will match that so that it's very tempo centric.
Right.
And it makes it more conducive to the songs I'm playing. So then one of the other ways I can set it is if they tell me it's 92 beats per minute or 72, I can dial that in for specific patches I have. So I don't have to tap that. I go to that patch and boom, it's automatically set. So I was doing that last night, and I noticed one of them was not where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be 94 beats per minute, and it's 72, which was the song I had just played. So I changed it. Then I went back to another patch, and I noticed now it was 94 beats per minute. So I changed it. Then I went to the other one, and it was now what I'd changed the other one to. And I'm like,
Weird.
What is going on? Finally, I realized there's a little button that you can turn on or off that says global or per preset.
Whoops.
User error.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's losing some of its severity. So thank goodness it didn't amount to much. It's dying out as it moves into Missouri, as all things do. All things do that.
Dave says, my fib is, yeah, Randy actually is taller than he looks. Does open mic give a notification of a new open mic? No. I mean, like, we don't know.
No,
we
you'll
go
have
in
to
there.
tell us. We try to go check them occasionally, but we're really bad about that. Let me go look.
Did you do a new one, Captain?
Yeah, there's a new one in there. We'll listen to it in a minute when we get done with the break. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 837.
Showers with highs in the low 60s. It's 53 in Joplin.
This line of rain showers has produced some pretty intense rainfall for parts of southeastern Kansas, northeastern Oklahoma, but looks like it's dying out as it moves into Missouri, which oddly enough is what most things do when
They die out.
when they're moving to Missouri. Yeah, so I mean, there's going to be some rain associated with it, but it's not going to amount to much.
But we're talking about the big fib that you always tell.
What's the big fib you always tell? You know, it's not exactly a lie, but it's not exactly accurate either.
Yeah, like if someone in passing is like, hey, how you doing? And you're like, I'm fine.
And we know better than that, don't we?
623-1025 to call or text.
What's yours?
The fib that I always tell is, man, that baby looks adorable.
What is it with that? Anyway, people's like, what a cute baby. And I'm like, it's wrinkled, hairless, and it's got weird stuff coming out of its nose. There's nothing cute about that.
It looks like a hairless cat to me.
Hey, babies are absolutely adorable. Come on now.
See?
Not all of them.
Hairless cat.
What's the big fib that you always tell?
Well, I just thought I'd tell you my big fib.
What is it?
I got this.
Yeah. As it slips through your fingers, whatever it might be.
I don't know how many times I've told my boss, he hands me a new project, and he said, here, this is the basic outline of it. You got this, right? Yeah,
Totally.
I got this.
Got it as
But
the
then
building.
you always get it done, though, right?
There may be some not nice words said to him under my breath, but yes, I'll eventually get it.
You stupid sniggle. Wait a minute. Dave's big fib is, I'm working on it.
Hey now, just because I have an easy job, don't hate.
Easy job.
What is the big fib you always tell?
Well, I have a roommate, and he is god-awful at dressing himself. Like, he can't kind of coordinate whatsoever.
Puts his pants on his head, socks on his elbows.
He's always like, hey, man, do I look pretty good? And I'm like, sure, yeah, you look great, man. In all reality, I'm like, oh, my God.
Yeah, well, trust me. You do the same thing when you get married.
Yeah, your wife says, how does this look?
Oh, it looks great, honey. It looks wonderful.
You liar.
I love the overalls with that vest.
What's the big fib you always tell?
I always lie about how much money I have to my husband.
Hold on, wait a minute. Are you implying that you don't have enough or that you have too much?
I always lie that I have more so he doesn't know I spent it.
Got plenty of money. And then you move money from column B into column C to float column D for a while.
I always hide it. I'm always hiding it. I'm like, I don't know where it went. I don't know.
It sounds like you need to join a program.
Maybe some sort of marriage counseling might be a good idea.
What's the big fib that you always tell?
623-1025 to text or tell us yours.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. All right, let's listen to, he said it's Jimmy that made one.
Oh, okay. Jimmy Jammy did this.
Jimmy Jammy.
Here is the open mic.
Hello, this is Jimmy, and I just want to let everyone know that I love Captain Moody. He's my favorite.
I knew it. And I knew that's what Jimmy sounded like. You know, anytime she's written that, I have always heard that voice in my head under Jimmy's comments. I read like from Jimmy. Is Jimmy even on here?
Yeah, she's on.
Okay, good.
She was like, I made what?
I made what? You mean? Thanks, Jimmy. That was great.
Dave said, yeah, that's it. Add money to my royalties.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that was so good, Jimmy. Thank you for that open mic.
So good, Jimmy. We're going to play that on the air.
It's always good to hear from you.
Wow. I do love you, Captain.
I knew it. Jimmy said, I do love you, Captain. Well, yeah, you just admitted it. Open mic.
I wish we had one more scene that we could put in our sequence.
I would love to get that one up and going. I wish we could.
I looked at it the other day. Unplugged, plugged it in, did all the stuff, checked the connection, would not turn on.
You got all the way up in the ceiling?
Mm-hmm. Right up in there. Mm-hmm. Yep, it would not. It was connected. Everything is connected. I think as long as it's on an extension.
Yeah, the extension ruined everything.
Is it yours?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure these two are. Probably the length of the extension, remember?
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it was. That was.
But we got it to working once.
We did.
Wedding. We used that.
So then how did it?
I don't. It's this stupid computer.
Yeah.
say the front port, but that might mess up the camera that's plugged in there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's do it while we're on live.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Oh, you're being serious. Okay, he's really doing it. Here we go. Get ready, guys. Yep, we'll see you tomorrow, probably at this point. That goes to me. There's no light. Very. Yeah, that's true too. No light. No. Jimmy said, I'm putting his phone number on the bathroom walls for a good time. Call Captain Woody. Mm-hmm. I mean, for all you know, you fix it. We just have to restart it. Remote for what? Is it the remote for our TV? We just haven't. Bye, Christy. Have a great day. I can't see behind the computer. Oh, that's a remote. Is that for our TV? Well, hit the button and make it do something. It's just a remote. Nope. Batteries aren't dead. The more you know. You done did it. Good job. You found the clicker at least.
Work or not. I feel like that might give us. That might do it.
Why did it work for the wedding?
I don't know. It's not working on those little bitty.
Well, they're stinky.
They are. Stinky USB holes.
What a gross way to phrase that.
Does 3 still work?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Because we had 2 cameras on the wedding deal. We had one here and we had the one from above that looked out the door.
Mm-hmm. That was a good time. Crazy to think that was almost a year ago.
So, guys, tomorrow we're going to be talking about the oldest clothes that you own that you still wear. I have some very old clothes. I keep stuff for a long, long time, especially shoes. For some reason, I keep shoes for a long time.
I used to, but Kyle's very specific on shoes ever since the Marine Corps. Every 6 months, need new shoes.
If you wore them all the time, but if you don't.
Bye, Kathy. I don't know.
I
got stuff from high school.
I have T-shirts that are over 30 years old.
I have a soccer jersey at my dad's house. Does that count?
Sure. Well, to me, you'd have to wear it every now and then for it to qualify.
There's no way I'm fitting into that thing.
So, in that my T-shirt collection, I have old band T-shirts from 30, 39 years ago, almost 40 years ago, 38,
That's
39
cool.
years ago. I have, like, the very first band I was ever in. I've got a T-shirt of that called Delirious. And the T-shirts are ridiculous. But
the name like Delirious.
Yeah. We were 14 years old. I mean, come on. That's 40 years ago. That shirt's 40 years old, and it probably, if you tried to put it on, it would fall to pieces. But I have clothing from my touring days in a crate up in the attic that one of the jackets I got when I was 15 years old. Now, It has been modified, but it's an old Levi's 501 Blues jacket, and it was cool because in the back center section, it had a painting applique that when I bought it said Levi 501 Blues, which was a big marketing campaign for them back in the 80s. And now you can't see that because there's so much other paint and stuff all over it. There are fake vines, guitar strings, there's taffeta, silver taffeta in the top shoulder. There is studs all over one shoulder. There's conchas, there's rips. That's the jacket that I got this scar cutting. I still have that thing. My chaps that I made when I was 19, 18, still have those.
You made your own chaps.
Mm-hmm. They wanted like $500 for a good pair. And I just looked at the patterns of them, and I went to the leather place in Springfield and bought some sheets of leather and just cut them out and used my mom's upholstery machine and sewed them up and put zippers in. First, I didn't put the zippers in, and then getting in and out of them turned into an hour and a half long process. So I put the zippers going up the inside of the thighs, and so I could get in and out of them quicker.
They look pretty good?
Yeah, they worked good. There were one pair of jeans I could wear with them, I remember, and they were skin-tight jeans. They had to be because the chaps were skin-tight. And once I put them on, I'd leave them on for like a week.
No, we got to go.
No, we can't answer your phone call. But I don't wear that all the time, so I don't feel like those things qualify. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Rain and low 60s today. It's 54 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX takeover starting in just 5 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website. Vote for the songs that you want us to play back for you.
But we're talking today about the big fib you always tell.
You know, it's not really a full-blown lie. It's just a slight stretch of the truth.
623-1025 to text or tell us yours.
What's the big fib you always tell?
5 more minutes. Just give me 5 more minutes and I'll get up.
Yeah, just give me 5 more minutes.
Yeah, if only it was just 5 more minutes, then it wouldn't be a problem.
What's the big fib you always tell?
It's good to hear your voice. Oh, no.
Yeah, sure it is.
You too.
What is the big fib you always tell?
I'm only going to one more store.
Only one more stop, and then I'm headed home, right?
I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Right.
What's the big fib you always tell?
I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Sure you will.
I'm probably still getting ready at that point.
Still 45 minutes away.
Yes.
Tell us the big fib that you always tell on Facebook, or you can text us at 623-1025.
Morning KIX takeover now, just 3 minutes away.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Hi there, Morning KIX. Good morning, Janice. What you doing? Well, we were just talking about you earlier this morning. Hey, everybody,
yeah, we were.
It's Janice.
It's Janice.
We were playing this while ago. Just happened to have this up. Yeah, I was like, this is a day we need a Janice laugh, and so we have put your laugh together with some of the other other laughs, which all the others are really weird. You know, it's not as good as yours. But we put them all together into one big file that when we're having a rough day, we get it out. And where is it?
Did you lose it? You just renamed it. What'd you name it?
Yeah, here it is. This is what it sounds like, and you're right in the middle of it. Listen. So we can hear that, and it just like instantly makes the day better.
Yeah.
There she goes.
You always just make us smile, Janice.
Well, all you ever do is have to look her in the eye and say prostate gland. I am.
Yeah.
I am. I'm going to eat a lot. Are you going to eat a lot? You can only get one drumstick in your mouth at one time, right? Yeah. Try to cram 2, then that's just weird. Could you imagine what that looked like though if you just left them hanging there like a walrus? Yeah, me neither. We usually have ham at our house, ham and
Yes,
stuffing.
I like
I
better.
love stuffing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
And it needs to be so dry that it soaks up all the gravy that you just ate.
Yeah, I like a little moist in mine too. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm getting ready to host Thanksgiving this year for the first time in our new house. Yeah, I got the mother-in-law coming and grandma and uncle, and we're going to have a full house.
It is strange. She's very
No, she
strange.
said great. It's great.
Oh, I thought she said strange. She's strange.
Oh, my gosh.
All right.
Thanks for calling, Janice. It's always good to hear from you.
Take care of yourself. Bye.
Bye.
Sounds so much weaker than she used to. You know, she's struggled with illness a lot.
How old is she?
I have no idea, but I mean, she's up there.
That's what I thought.
Prolapsed onions will do it. Yeah. Now,
Morning,
if you make
Daniel.
it so complicated that Janice has to think about what you just said, though, that ruins it. So it's got to be like
You have impeccable timing, Daniel. We're about to leave.
you can say pudding, and she'll just die laughing.
Yeah, it's raining here now.
But if you say colostomy bag, then she has to stop and think about
She's
that.
like, what?
Yeah, it's just light stuff, and it's going to be done here in a few minutes. So it's not going to amount to anything. Now, north of us, if you're up in Lamar, they're getting Liberal, and Lamar's getting pretty heavy rainfall. So,
All right, so tomorrow we're doing the oldest clothes you own, also the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound at 7:20, and anything else?
are
Or
we doing a
Thanksgiving
podcast
stuff.
today, or are we doing it Friday?
We'll do it Friday.
Okay. Then, yep, that is it, guys. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye.